My name is Elizabeth Milhoan and I do stand-up comedy. My whole family is sort of funny. My dad mainly inspired me to do it. We run off of sarcasm. And so coping through comedy was sort of what we always did. But I was really inspired by Steve Martin because that's who my dad and I would watch just all the time. And what he did looked fun and I wanted to do that too. I should probably give myself my own walkthrough of my own writing process. It just depends on what the joke is. So sometimes I will literally just think of a punchline and then I will have to figure out what the buildup to that is. Or, when it's observational, if I observe someone doing something funny or something, absurd happens to me, if I'm just telling a story, if I just, tell you that it happened, it's going to be funny, but that doesn't necessarily work for comedy. So I have to figure out how to sort of finesse it and make it, make the whole thing funny, not just the actual event funny.
That's his name. That's whose name? Yeah. Well, go ahead and tell me. That's the man's name. That's whose name? Yeah. Well, go ahead and tell me. Who is on first? What are you asking me?
During this pandemic, it's really hard because you have to practice in front of people. It's not something that you can practice in private. You have to go up there and your jokes have to fail and they have to do good. You literally have to test them on people. I would say you need to be writing, you at least need to be writing every day and then practicing it, several times a week. The punchline could work, but the build-up might not work, and you have to figure that out by actually being in front of people, watching them react to it. I really do enjoy comedy that's more clean and upbeat and happy. That's just sort of, the type of person that I am and the type of comedy that, I do, and that's what makes me laugh. So I would say that that's what I like the most. People like John Mulaney, things like that, where they're sort of in the middle, but aren't entirely one way or the other. That's sort of my comedy. So if you want to enjoy just some everyday, what I think is funny stuff, you can follow me on Instagram at Lizzie Milhoan. That's LIZZIE MILHOAN.